finally, the appropriately named Moscow Black Storm defied the elements to reach the final of the Russian-American Football Championship after edging the Moscow Patriots 2013. Yet all the pre-match talk was about NFL quarterback Tim Tebow. Richard Van Portfleet explains all.
Trying to gain a foothold in the Russian sports market isn't easy. Football, ice hockey and biathlon rule the roost, leaving little room for minority sports such as American football. However, one club has raised the profile of the game over the past fortnight by making an audacious attempt to sign NFL star Tim Tebow after taking their cue from a ploy in English soccer back in 1981. Attempts by small clubs to sign high-profile players is nothing new, such as Leicester City's attempt in 1981 to sign the legendary Dutch striker Johan Cruyff. And the Moscow Storm certainly got in the act. They wanted to bring Tim Tebow to the Russian capital, offering the former Denver Broncos quarterback $1 million just to play 2 games for them. Unfortunately for Russian NFL fans, Tebow was a no-show, despite the 26-year-old currently being without a team. Not even the 2-match fee of $1 million could persuade the 26-year-old former Heisman Trophy winner to swap the states for Russia. However, the Black Storm chairman, Mikhail Zaltzman, said they did everything they could to get Tebow in Moscow.
You can pay them $1 million for 2 games, they will go. We said, all right, we deposit money, they saw it, and then they start doing something about insurance. We want this and that. Finally, we insured everything. We said, all right. In the beginning, listen, we can't insure you for that much. But then we insured, we did everything. And they had to say yes, and we couldn't call Tebow.
American football is on the rise in Russia, with a fledgling league growing from 4 to 19 teams in just 3 years. While this season, professional players from the US have been brought in to raise the standard and boost interest. Carl Israel, who played collegiate football for the UCF Knights, was drafted in last minute to replace Tebow, and he jumped at the chance to play in Russia.
He's missing out. He's missing out. Because after I played here in August, I said the biggest thing was this is the most fun. I played at Division I level in the USA. I played at a very high level. This is the most fun I've ever had playing football is over here. So $1 million for 2 weeks, I don't know how he passes that up, but I'm glad he did.
Israel only flew into Moscow the day before the game, and the conditions couldn't have been more different to his native Florida. The quarterback, just like everyone else on the field, had real trouble in the first half, with the ball like a bar of soap. But as the rain eased, the standard improved, with Israel throwing the winning touchdown in the 4th quarter, and the Black Storm hung on to seal a 20-13 victory.
First of all, you got to give a lot of credit to the Patriots. They're a great team, a great organization, and have had a lot of success for a long time here. The field conditions are not exactly what we would have wanted to play in. It was pretty sloppy. I had a couple of passes that flew up in the air. But the support from the crowd, being cold and rainy, that was really nice to see.
Over 2,000 fans braved the elements, even though the game was broadcast live on Russian state television. American football will probably remain a minority sport for the foreseeable future, but its daring marketing ploy of Tebow in Moscow might well be the Hail Mary that starts a new Russian sporting trend. Richard Van Portfleet, RT, Moscow.